Hey everyone, welcome to another Tuesday evening edition here at Tammy, the Siberian Wind. Oh, I'm Tammy, I'm the Siberian Wind. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. I see we've got a lot of people in the chat. I got Glenda and Judy and Diana, and Melina and Pam, Donnell, Andrea. Oh, who else? Katie from Katie Crafts. Let's see, we got Lori. Thank you all so much for being here. Let me go get Nightbot started because we are going to need Nightbot tonight. Not doing any giveaways tonight, so don't get ahead of me on that. But we are going to need Nightbot tonight. If you are a content creator, if you want to do exclamation selfie in the chat, go right ahead. Go ahead and give Nightbot a try. Exclamation selfie should drop your link into the channel chat. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. So I really do appreciate it. There we go. All right, so I see we got 12 people watching and 3 likes. If you guys do not mind, if you will hit that like or that unlike button, one or the other, that lets YouTube know that you guys are either happy or not happy to be here, one or the other, and I just appreciate it. So thank you so very much. Just getting a little bit of getting everything out of the way just for it to crash down on me. Oh, how are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys doing on this wonderful first Tuesday of December? Katie says she ran out of background fabric this afternoon, had to go get more. Luckily, they still had some in stock. I kind of had a similar issue. I ran out of a green that I was using. Yay, Nightbot's working. Thank you, Donnell. I appreciate it. I ran out of a green that I was using for my temperature quilt that I am pattern testing so that I can release it to you guys by January 1st. And I told my husband, I was like, you know, you got to go get me some more. So I sent him, I said, just go ahead and give me 2 yards. So he went and got me some more fabric. What was that, yesterday? Was that yesterday? Today is Tuesday. Yes, that was yesterday. He went yesterday and got it for me. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad that I can be here with you guys. We have got a lot of fantastic Sew and Tell items tonight. So I'm super excited to share it with you guys. We're going to get that started in about 13 minutes. So I'm going to also... Let me put my phone on silent so it doesn't go off in y'all's ears. I have not had any time to sew today at all. So I'm not going to have a lot of time tomorrow during the day to sew. I'm going to be spending tomorrow cutting fabric, getting things ready for a whole bunch of other projects that I've got going on. So I'm not going to get to sew. Oh my gosh, I'm just... so overwhelmed. Lori, I love it. She says, bring it on, Tammy. I know, right? Welcome in, Lisa. Welcome in, Kathy. Glad you guys made it. Thank you. If you have a YouTube site, feel free to put it in the chat. Do exclamation selfie, and Nightbot takes care of the rest for us. Welcome in, Kathy. I think first time I've seen your name in my chat. Welcome in. Glad you are here. Thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. You guys are fantastic. You really are. And I think we're just going to go with any time that this Christmas quilt is up on the wall in the month of December this year, it means that I am hiding something behind there. You guys, if you were here Sunday night, I gave a preview of what is on that wall. I do have more of it done, so there is more of it up there on that wall now. And I've got 2 more months in front of me on my table that you guys can't see. So we are plugging right along. I do have, if I can get it, I'm going to give you guys the link to this. This is going to be your paper pieced freebie pattern. I'm going to have an example done or partially done before we go live on Saturday the 14th. But this is a freebie pattern. It is something I drew up. Nightbot. Lisa, you're mistaken. Stop spamming symbols. Nightbot got you. Oh my gosh, you're the first one for tonight. Yes, there is, Andrea. She says there's a little bit peeking out from the bottom. Yes, there is. That quilt is only so big, and it was either going to peek out from the top or peek out from the bottom. So you guys are getting the rolled up bottom edges of the quilt. Oh. Pam, I love it. She says, shh, don't tell her, Andrea. You guys are so fantastic. So while I am thinking about it, I'm going to do a short video. I will probably do it tonight. So later tonight. So please do not panic. You are not missing anything if you miss this in this live. Okay. I'm going to go back over this again. This is the printout for the paper piecing tutorial that I'm going to host on December 14th. We are going to start that. I've got to verify my time. So I don't know exactly what time we're going to start that. I don't know if we're going to start it at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 11 Eastern, which is exactly the same time that my quilting life. Oh my gosh, I can't think of names. Ross. I want to say Russ from My Quilting Life. It's the same time he goes live. So I'm debating as to whether I'm going to go live a little bit later, but I still have to be off by a certain time. So the time is not set yet. That's why the live is not posted for the paper piecing pattern, the paper piecing tutorial that we are doing on the 14th. I also do not know what time Miss Debbie over at In Quilt Effect is going live on the 14th for her 1 year anniversary live. So if anybody already knows what time she is going live, please put it in the chat. What birthday and time? Oh, what day and time? Yes, it'll be December 14th, but I don't know what time. I know Debbie from In Quilt Effect has her 1 year anniversary live on December 14th. That is her 1 year anniversary from going live on YouTube or going up YouTube. Oh, she's going 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so that's 3 p.m. Okay, we can try to be off before her live, so none of you guys miss that. So none of you guys have to miss me to miss her, or to miss her to miss me. Or reverse that. However that goes. I am having one of those Willy Wonka days, okay? Everything is reversed. I thought I was getting up this morning and getting in here to come sew, and 5 projects turned into 20. And you guys, like literally, I have not sewn at all today. My task list of things that I have to do today, I have accomplished 2 of those. And I added 3 more items to it. So my list is long and is not getting any shorter. Okay. So that is what happened this morning. So I did not actually get to sew. Kathy says she was 2, but took a nap and things are much better. I wish I could have taken a nap. I have another friend that took a nap and I'm jealous. I wanted a nap today. Did not get to it. So when I do the short, I am going to post the link to the paper piecing pattern, so you guys can go print this out. The little bit I'm going to tell you guys right now, Donnell says that she woke up thinking it was Thursday. She was so upset when she realized it was only Tuesday. Yeah. Yep. Welcome in, Rhonda. She says, hello, everyone. I came over from watching my hubby home. Thank you. I appreciate the subscription. I appreciate you coming to join us. I really do. Thank you. And there's Kathy from My Hobby Home. All right. So there is a 1-inch square that I have drawn on this paper piecing pattern. This entire paper piecing pattern is hand drawn. Okay. I did not use EQ. I didn't use any software. It is hand drawn. Okay. If your pattern does not print out 1-inch square, that is okay. It will not hurt anything for it to not be 1-inch square. What the 1-inch square is for on this particular pattern is if you want it to come out the exact size. And I put it at 6.5 inches, so it will be 6 inches finished. I printed it, but my printer scaled it. So my 1-inch square is not 1-inch square. So my finished size is not going to be, for my block, is not going to be the 6.5 or something like that. Okay. So Linda says, hello, cannot stay long, have to go to work. Oh, you are fine. You're fine. We're actually going to start show and tell here in about 5 minutes. Oh, welcome in, Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you. I'm working that. Let's see. Andrea said hello to anyone who said hi to me, and even to those who haven't. I'm just sitting down from working on my quilt that you will see in Sew and Tell. I'm paying attention now. I love it. Yes, Kathy, right. She says, don't forget to catch us on Thursday nights live while we are sewing The Land That I Love. Okay. I'm glad you said that, because this Thursday is a very special Thursday. We are doing a celebration for Kathy's channel. So you will want to be here for the giveaway. Now, Kathy has 5 giveaways that she is going to do. I am also going to be drawing, maybe. Okay. So, Brain is gone. Okay, Brain is literally gone tonight. Judy says she was going to long arm yesterday and today, but a new dishwasher got in her way yesterday, and granddaughter needed her to spend time with her while furnace repairman worked on their furnace. I do not blame you, Judy, and congratulations on that new dishwasher, by the way. Congratulations. So yeah, we've got Kathy's live on, or Kathy's going to be over here for Land That I Love on Thursday night. Same PM as tonight, same time as tonight, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Then so Sunday will be our normal Sunday night live. Tuesday, 1 week from today, we are going to have Jess from So Blessed with Jess over here on our channel. So we're going to be able to get to interview her, get her input, give her a little bit of heck, just because we can, because that's who I am. So we're going to have Jess over here. We're going to explore her channel, her content, things like that as well. We'll have Thursday night live again with Kathy here. Sunday night live that week. The 15th is also going to be Alicia from Quilty Bird. So yeah, we've got a lot coming up, you guys. So please do not panic. Kathy says that she counted out the packages that she's compiled, and she has 16 packages so far to give away throughout the month of December. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 16. Well, you know where you can send one. Everybody else gets the other 15. I get one. No, I'm just kidding. I take my tax, right? No, I'm just kidding. But, so yeah, we have a jam-packed December. December 14th is going to be our live with the paper piecing pattern. It is a freebie. You guys are not going to have to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to need to make 8 copies of it, because there's going to be 8. You're going to do it 8 times, okay? When you are learning a new technique, it is always a good idea to repeat yourself. Do it like multiple times. And so that is what we're going to do. So we're going to do it 8 times. So you guys get that repetition in place. Welcome in, Chloe. She says hello to me and all. Kathy says that the 16 is before she hit her subscription boxes and make packages out of those projects. Oh my gosh. You are racking up the giveaways. Oh my gosh. Like crazy racking them up. So, oh my gosh. And December's crazy. And I still have to finish the project that's behind the quilt. And I got another 2/3 of it to go. Okay. And then I've still got to write the pattern. So, brain. Okay. How about we swap gears? We swap from me and my brain and the chaos that has ensued all day today. How about we enjoy some show and tell? Are you guys ready for some show and tell? We have 39 images tonight, and we are going to rack up projects. Katie from Greenland Quilter sent us 8. And then you guys get to vote, because Andrea's that she posts is a lot of different pictures. Kathy says, "Little breath," right? Breathe, right? She sent a lot of pictures, but it's all the same project. Rhonda says that she's never done paper piecing. This should be interesting. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so part of what brought it up is there's a lot of people out there that have not done paper piecing. And the quilt pattern that I'm going to be releasing between Christmas Day and New Year's is a paper piecing pattern. It is not 100% paper pieced, but it is heavily paper pieced. So, very good question. Excellent question. I'm glad you asked, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay, so she's asking, curious, what is show and tell? I'm so glad you asked. Okay, show and tell. Everybody can, if you are a subscriber of the channel, there's no fee to subscribe, obviously, because you're already in the chat. If you are a subscriber of the channel, you can either send me an email with what you want to submit for a show and tell item, or you can also do, if somebody will do this for me, do exclamation group in the chat for me. That's going to give a link to the Facebook group, and I will get you put into the Facebook group tonight. If you go ahead and subscribe, if you go ahead and go over there tonight, you can. But the Facebook group is where a lot of people do submit their show and tells. So when you submit an item into the Facebook group, thank you, Pam, thank you. When you post a picture and you want to share something that you're working on, the Facebook group is a private group. So it is only for subscribers of this channel. So if you're not, if you look through the list of everybody that's in the group and the person that you're making it for is not in that group, you by all means share away. Share, if you're making a gift and you don't want to share it with everybody else and you just want to share it with us, share it in the group, share it in that Facebook group. And then if you want us to share it on YouTube where everybody in the world can see it, then you put show and tell. Show and tell also gets you entries. So in October, that was our first giveaway month. October was a quilt that I gave away to one lucky subscriber who had entered show and tell. So I put everybody's names into the hat, and my husband actually drew the name out of the hat. I think in April, it'll be just after, it'll be just after St. Patty's Day. So I can't really use the St. Patty's Day hat. We'll have to come up with something more creative. But he draws the name out of the hat, and let me go over and grab these Facebook joinings right now, because I see people are coming to join. Absolutely. There's another one. Hang on. I thought, let me see. Let me refresh. Okay, not yet. All right, that's fine. So at the end of 6 months, everyone who has submitted a picture for show and tell, gets entered for the giveaway. Now, to make it fair for everyone, I don't want to reward someone because they entered 20 times because they had 20 different projects that they completed. And I don't want somebody who only entered once because they only completed one item in 6 months. I don't want them to feel left out. So if somebody enters 25 times in 6 months, then everybody gets 25 entries into Show and Tell. So everybody gets a fair shake into Show and Tell. So you're not going to get left out of Show and Tell just because you don't have that many answers. Yes. Yeah, Katie, I don't know why. I did hit okay on yours. So it should be refreshing. And I also got Rhonda in there as well. You and Rhonda. So yeah, you guys can enter anything that you don't want to share publicly. Don't put Show and Tell on it. But if you want to share it publicly, you want to use it for an entry into Show and Tell, just put Show and Tell on the title and then tell me a little bit about it so that I know what to tell everybody. And you guys are going to get to witness your first Show and Tell tonight as well. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Kathy says on that foundation paper piecing, it is much easier than it looks. I was terrified until I did my first one. Yeah. So we're going to go through it step by step, and I'm going to walk you through it so you guys understand it. So I'm going to swap over, and what I do is I don't show you guys the Facebook group because I don't want to risk accidentally showing something that I didn't mean to show, because if it can happen, it will happen. So I'm not going to do that. So what I do is I download the pictures and I put them in a file so I know who's got how many ever pictures or whatever. And I actually copy what you guys put as your descriptions so that I can tell you guys what's going on. So let's go into Show and Tell. Let's actually, yeah, it's always the first Tuesday of the month unless, okay, so last July we kind of had a hiccup. But the giveaways are always every 6 months. So the next giveaway is going to be in April. So we'll have April Show and Tell, and then the following Tuesday, so the second Tuesday of April is going to be the giveaway quilt. I've already got the fabrics picked out, and they just went through the wash, so I'm going to be able to starch them this week or beginning of January and get everything going to get that done before the end of March, so it's ready for April. And then I'll start on the next one for October. So I'm made a conscious decision. A lap quilt is a perfect item. You guys get to cuddle with it and hang out with it, and it's personalized for you or whoever you want to pay it forward to. So you guys can enjoy that. And I want to reward you for being inspiring. And a Show and Tell item does not ever have to be a finished project. So let me say it right there. It does not have to be a finished quilt. It doesn't have to be a finished quilt top. It doesn't have to be a finished anything. It can be a part of something that you are proud of. All right, so let's go transition. Yeah, see, Chloe, I didn't either until I was like looking at the calendar and going, oops, today is Show and Tell. She says that she didn't realize today was Show and Tell. Yeah, me either. All right, so I'm going to transition you guys over. All right, so this is from Alicia. She's going to be on our channel coming up on December 15th. It is a Sunday, so it's kind of an odd day for me to have somebody come and hang out with us, but I kind of like that. I love my Sundays, so this is fantastic. Welcome into the chat, Laura. Welcome. All right, so this one's from Alicia, and let me see. She didn't give us a whole lot of details about these quilts, so she showed this one, and this looks like it is just a completed top. I love all these colors in it, and it looks like there are some repeated blocks. So you've got this heart block over and over, and it looks like, it looks like a sampler, but it's so gorgeous, so gorgeous. And it looks like it's a good size too. It's great to cuddle up underneath. All right, and so this is another one also from Alicia, and this one is quilted. And this looks like a farm theme. Welcome in, Susan. Glad you made it. This is definitely a farm theme. I'm loving these rotating flowers. I really want to do a quilt with those. Oh, good question, Chloe. She's asking Laura, how are you and your husband doing after his surgery? We had Laura's husband in surgery today or yesterday, and oh, I know who it is. We had one other that had surgery today. Was it Linda, whose husband had surgery yesterday as well? So we need to keep prayers out for all of them. All right, but this quilt's so fantastic, you guys, and the quilting just is perfect. It's a great all-over design, you guys. Oh, Pam's asking Susan how her packing is going. All right, so this is one of a series. It was Nancy, that's right. I knew the name. It was just on the tip of my tongue. Today is Monday for me. It might as well be. I know it's a Tuesday, but it might as well be Monday. All right. So this is the first of the series, and there's quite a few blocks to this, guys. This is from Andrea, and she said that she's currently working on a Christmas quilt-along hosted by Mary B. at Joyful and Mary Quilting. And just so you guys know, there is a link to Joyful and Mary Quilting below this video in the description. Andrea said that this pattern is a paid pattern complete with video tutorials for those who needed them, daily prizes, and there's a party next Sunday for those who paid for the pattern. Lots of prizes and fun has been and will be had for those who participated. Here are all of the blocks. The final block is Santa, and I'm currently sewing buttons on for his eyes. I believe the pattern is still available on Joyful and Mary. I believe it is, but I don't know which one's on the name or what the name of this one is. So Andrea, if you're in the chat, if you can comment the name of the pattern so we know which one to click on. But there is a link to Joyful and Mary for their shop in the description, you guys. So if you guys want to join in on this, there is still time to join in. No, Susan, I haven't. Yours is coming up, I promise. She's asking if I'd shown hers yet. Welcome in, Melina. All right. Let's see. Andrea said that she will post more pictures when she gets the quilt put together so we can see the entire thing. She will have more done before the live tonight, but did not want to forget to post and just realized it was Tuesday. Okay, this one is the 12 Blocks of Christmas. So you guys, if you were looking on the Joyful and Mary site, or if you are going to pause the video on replay and go take a look at it, it is Joyful and Mary. Andrea did say that most of the blocks are foundation paper piecing. However, the mittens were applique, and I think 2 blocks were traditional piece, and she's currently working on the sashing between the blocks. These are just so fantastic. These are so stinking cute. All right, so that's 11 blocks. So we don't have Santa, I don't think, but she was working on sewing buttons on Santa's eyes. Oh gosh, Laura, she says that her husband needed that surgery. The doc said it was bone on bone. Gosh, golly. All right, so this was submitted by Donnell. She didn't give us any more details about it, but it is listed as block 8. Hi, Shelby. Welcome into the chat. Chloe says that the lace is fabulous on the Christmas tree. I agree. That Christmas tree was so cute with the lace. So this block is block 8. And it is the Martha Washington Star block. I'm looking at it. It looks like that might be one of those quilt block builder cards. Donnell, if you got any more details for us, please feel free to drop those in the chat. I can only see like the last 3 lines of chat, you guys, because of where I got everything positioned. So I do apologize if I'm not keeping up with the chat. All right, so that was submitted by Donnell. So Andrea has one entry for her quilt blocks. That is for one project that she is making. Donnell also has given us one entry tonight. All right. This is from Jess, from So Blessed by Jess. Now, she's the one that's going to be joining us 1 week from today. She's going to join us on the 10th. This is from the fabric line In the Beginning, Prism 2 by Jason Yenter. And the pattern is Prairie Flower 3 by Lori Holt. If you do look in the description box below the video, there is a link to this Prairie Flower block, the block pattern. It's one of those quilt seeds patterns, you guys. So that is where this pattern came from. And I think it's so cute. I love seeing those come to life. Because the quilt seeds, I like the little envelopes that they come in, and I like the patterns. But seeing them come to life is just so much more rewarding. Pam says, so much inspiration, right? I agree. There's so much going on. All right, now this is also by Jess. She sent this one in. She said it is the Grand Lobby quilt pattern from Comfy Quilts. Welcome in, Gladys. Glad you are here. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. This is the Grand Lobby quilt pattern from Comfy Quilts. Jess said she tested this pattern for her and it came out beautiful. And she used Riley Blake Designs and Kim Deal fabric. Okay, so we do have an update on Donnell's. Her block is from Quilt Builder Card Deck box number 2. It's the purple box. It is the project the squirrels are doing in the membership group with Handmade by Ying with Donna. So that block that we saw from Donnell is from the Quilt Builder block box number 2, the purple box. And there is a link in the description for Comfy Quilts. So if you guys want to go check out that site as well, this is the Grand Lobby quilt pattern. So if it is available on that site, that is where you would pick that pattern up. But that's what Jess was testing out for her. And this is another one. She entered this one earlier on. So this one's been up on the Facebook site for a little bit. She says, used a fabric weaving method to create the panels for her bag. The pattern that she showed, or the block, I can't talk tonight, you guys. So the quilt that we saw from Jess on November 5th, which also happened to be Election Day, it was woven with fabrics. Okay. Susan says that she did a Martha Washington Star Block quilt years ago. Yeah, there is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So this fabric weaving is the same kind of thing that Jess did with her quilt that we saw last month, the little optical illusion quilt. But this one she made into a bag. And I'm loving these colors. The tumbling block, I don't know, it just appeals to me now. I've done one and now I want to do 5 more. It's just a fantastic job. I love that bag. And if Jess, when you watch this, I want that bag and you're more than welcome to ship it to me. I will not mind. I love it. It's gorgeous. You did a fantastic job. All right, now this is from Judy. Judy said that, let me grab my paper. This is her Tree of Life, and she said it is now ready for the long armor. And we do have 2 pictures of it. So that is one, and this up closer version is the second one. I'm loving how these colors just kind of blend in together, and they're still like not even, they're not, the same thing over and over and over. There's just enough difference between them, but it gives that like tonal effect, and I really do love it. Fantastic job, Judy. Loving this quilt. Welcome in, Jess. You just missed yours. Oh my gosh, you just missed it. All right, so this is also from Judy. She is working on Wild West. This is clue 4 for Wild West, and she is doing the colorway Josie. I'm loving these. I'm loving them. I am so I'm jealous. I wanted to do Wild West, but I knew it just wasn't, I wasn't going to have the time or energy to devote to it. So I'm loving seeing you guys' Wild West. Awesome, Gladys. She did exclamation selfie. There we go. You guys have a link now to Gladys's channel, The Confident Quilter. So you can always go check her out as well. All right, this also came from Judy. This is her third submission for tonight. This is her, actually, wait, hang on, 1, 2, 3, yes, third. This is her dog bone that she made, and she was just waiting on the squeaker in order to finish it off. I showed this to my husband because, of course, I have a dog. Oh, Rhonda, I love it. She says, oh my gosh, I'm doing the Wild West and Josie. So you guys, you now have best buds coming through. So, like, she just finished her clue, and that's plenty. So, you know, when you want to enter a show and tell, you don't have to finish an entire project. I love the cat face on this, and I cannot imagine how much fun it would be to watch my dog playing with this with a cat face on it. I would not stop laughing my tail off. So I love this, Judy. This is fantastic. And I don't know if you meant to put the cat face there, but that's just the icing on the cake for me. I love it. I love it. All right, now this is another one that she shared, and she said that this is tea cakes that Deb and Mona have been working on. So I did put Deb and Mona's YouTube channel links in the description box, you guys. So if you guys have not checked out Deb as the Pug Mama Quilter or Mona Did What, that is the name of her channel, is Mona Did What. If you guys have not checked either of those ladies out, this is tea cakes that they are doing on their channel. And this is shared by Judy. This is her quilt top for it. I really like it. I really do like it. It's scrappy, but not super scrappy. Like, it's controlled scrappy. I could totally see cuddling up underneath that. That's a fantastic quilt top. It just looks so cozy, even though it's not quilted yet. It looks cozy. Welcome in, Terry. I've got your show and tell coming up shortly. All right. So now this is the first one that Katie submitted, and she didn't give us any description for this one other than that it's a show and tell. So I'm thinking that this is one. You know, I don't know what this goes to, but that little 7 is from those, oh, gosh, darn, alphabeties. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. I am not wording today, guys. I promise I'm not wording today. But I love the colors. They're gorgeous colors. All right. So here's the next one that Katie submitted, and then this is Katie Greenland Quilter that submitted these. So there's going to be a little bit of description, and we have 8 entries from Katie tonight. This is her second Stronger Together quilt along that was sponsored by Fat Quarter Shop. There is a link to Fat Quarter Shop in the description box, guys. Every February since 2021, Fat Quarter Shop has done a quilt along to help raise funds for the UNCF. That is one of the things I love about Fat Quarter Shop, always doing things to help those in need. This is currently my third fully finished quilt, and I love it so much. It reminded me of building Legos with the way mountain portions of the quilt came together. I did the entire quilt and the back in batiks as well. It was so much fun. Oh, okay. Chloe says that the first block that I showed of Katie's is a Cotton Cuts block of the month. That works. Susan says that she needs to find her alphabeties. I know, right? I went to go cut more of my horse for January for Fab Farm, and I left my numbered and lettered magic pins at home, so I had to do it without them. That's stressful. Welcome in, Becky. Glad you made it. She says good evening. Glad you are here. All right, so this is this is Katie's third fully finished quilt that she's sharing with us. All right, this is also from Katie. This is her Pride and Joy, and it's not quite finished yet. This is her very first finished quilt top, and she did it in 2020 during the lockdown from COVID. This is the Sugary Dew Bernina Quilt-A-Long. There is a link that Quilt-A-Long is still available, so if you guys are interested in doing this quilt or doing a version of this quilt or challenging yourself, anything like that, there is a link to this quilt in the description box below the video tonight. Katie says that Irene is the designer of this quilt pattern and she lives in the Netherlands. This pattern tested my skills and taught me so many new skills. I learned how to do reverse applique, still not have learned how to do applique the regular way. It taught me several different styles of paper piecing and so much more. The row with the delta triangle nearly did me in because I am angle challenged. So she is talking about this row right here. These triangles right here and across here. That is the row she's talking about that nearly did her in. She said 2 women from the group walked her step by step on how to sew those triangles together so that when they were all aligned in a straight row. It is truly my masterpiece so far. 97% of the quilt top is batiks, with the other 3% being very colorful artistic fabric. She's going to have Tiffany from Tiffany's Quilting Life quilt it. And the only reason it's not quilted currently is because she can't make a decision for the backing. It has kept her stuck for 4 years because she just doesn't know what she wants on the back of it. I know that right fabric colorway is out there, and when she sees it, she'll know it's just for this quilt. That is a labor of love, you guys. That's a lot of different rows. So if you look up at this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different rows, plus a border and sashing and all of that to go in there. That's a lot of different things that you can learn from that Quilt-A-Long. So that's why I posted the links to all of these patterns tonight. I want you guys to be able to go, if you want to start a new project or you're looking for an inspirational project, this would be a really good one to pick up because you're going to learn a lot of different things in that project. So it was a fantastic share. I'm glad she shared that with us. All right. Now this one Katie shared. She said this is her second fully finished quilt. So fully finished, you guys. This is her second one. This is Stronger Together 2022's Quilt-A-Long. She finished it this past year, and she really enjoyed making the Stronger Together Quilt-A-Long. They're sponsored by Fat Quarter Shop to raise funds for UNCF every year in February. It's been a real joy to make them. I used all batiks in this one too. So if you guys are looking to join the Stronger Together Quilt-A-Long from Fat Quarter Shop, according to what Katie has put in here, you'll be looking in February 2025. That's when you need to be looking for it to go join that Quilt-A-Long. All right, so this is another one that she shared. She said that she tested a pattern for Andrea of Mama J Enterprises. Congratulations, Andrea. This is called Modern Tumbling Blocks. I had a great time making this quilt top. It was so much fun and so enjoyable and simple to follow. A beginner can do this pattern as long as you keep yourself organized throughout the process. I used batiks for this quilt top too. I like that pattern. It really does give a little bit of a 3D effect. There's a lot going on, and it is beginner friendly, which is fantastic. It's hard to get a fantastic, really beginner friendly pattern. So that's good that Andrea's got that out there. And there is a link, you guys, to Andrea's channel in the description box below the video. Chloe says, wow, great color choices. I agree. And from what I remember when Katie was putting this together, if I'm not mistaken, she took the printed color version from Andrea and matched it as closely as she could to what color she had on hand. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what she did. All right, now this one is also from Katie. She calls this one, I Did It My Way. Let's see. This quilt was done from a mystery Quilt-A-Long. It was supposed to be a Jacob's ladder, but because it was a mystery, I couldn't bring myself to make it as a Jacob's ladder due to how I used the fat quarter bundle and background batiks I used on it. I'm much happier with how it looks by doing it the way that I did. Chloe says, it is all about the colors. Yes, it is. The colors really do make it. And I also like the fact that she did rename this quilt to I Did It My Way, because she didn't have the colors that would kind of be necessary to make it a true Jacob's ladder. So it was kind of cute that she was able to do that swap up and make it into something all her own. And that's something that I want you guys to take away from every Sew and Tell. Just because you see something that you like doesn't mean you necessarily have to make it that way. You can always alter a pattern to suit what you need. Now, there might be restrictions on what you can do because of copyright issues. You know, if you're reselling the pattern or something, then we might have to have a sit down and chat. But as far as when you're making a quilt for yourself, just make yourself happy with it, please. Laura says that she is back. She's listening but had to help a hubby. Oh, you are fine, Laura. You are fine. There's always replay and there's always pause. So don't ever feel like you have to keep up. You got a lot on your plate, lady. You have a lot on your plate. So my hats are off to you, ladies. All right. So this is also another one from Katie. This was her very first fully finished quilt, and it's called the Friendship Star Quilt. I used all batiks and had a good time with this one. I loved how the pattern gave a trellis effect. And that is one of the nice things about Friendship Stars, is that it will do that. Like, it gives you a secondary pattern, or at least this version does too. Chloe says, make it smaller or bigger in different layout. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Susan, she says, I believe in giving the pattern creator all the credit. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Definitely give the pattern creator every bit of credit that you can. But if something doesn't work for you, absolutely, alter it and just go, hey, look, this is my inspiration. And this pattern designer did a fantastic job, and I love their job. But I needed something a little bit different. And so I took my inspiration from that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Oh, you are good, Laura. She says, yes, I do, but this is how I relax and I recenter my brain. Oh, yes. And she agrees about giving the pattern designer all the credit. Yeah, absolutely. As a pattern designer myself, I appreciate any credit that I'm given for my designs, but I absolutely love seeing everybody else's versions of what I've created, because it takes me out of my comfort zone and it shows me how everybody else can see it. And it's amazing how many different ways it can change. This quilt reminds me of a basket, says Chloe. I agree, it does. Susan says that if she does change it, she does say inspired by. That's perfect. That's perfect. I love that idea. And that's a great thing to put on the label too. All right, now this is also from Katie. This is the last one we've got for her. She says that she can't remember the exact name for this mini wall hanging block, but Moda gave a free pattern of this, so it is a Moda block. We did this during my first time with Becca on a virtual weekend retreat. It was a lot of fun, and I used all batiks. I am hoping to take the time to finally quilt it before the end of this year. We will see for sure if that happens or not. Now, I'm assuming she's talking about 2024. She got a little bit of time left, and that's about it. But thankfully, it's a mini wall hanging, so that works out really well. So Katie has given us 8 entries tonight, you guys. So she's bumped us up. So everybody gets 8 entries for tonight, because that was the most entries we had from anyone that were different projects. Oh, thank you, Shelby. She says that that's the Moda Charm Pack Challenge. See, if I'd done it, I probably would know that. So you officially know that I didn't do that challenge. Oh, I love the colors, though. I love those. That was a good color choice. Yeah, I love it. Pam says, yay, Katie. Yes, absolutely. All right, so now Pam, I got this one. Andrea says, I agree. I love to see how people visualize my patterns, right? It's liberating and inspiring at the same time. So this, you guys, is in the link, or is in the description box below the video. There's a link for it. This is a 19-inch by 27-inch wall hanging that Pam was making for the lady who drove her to and from surgery in the previous week. Now she needs to get it quilted. The pattern is Candy Cane by Judy Madsen. It is a free online pattern. Pam says that she used 2.5-inch squares versus 3.5-inch squares. So this is smaller than the original version. Welcome in, the Squirrely Quilter. She says Donnell's block is from Handmade by Ewing with Donna's Squirrel Sampler Block Quilts Along. Yeah, she came in and put that in. She came in. Thank you so much, though. And you are, oh my gosh, hang on. You're not Donna. You're, oh my gosh. You're gonna have to help me with names. I've got a couple of squirrel quilter names in my chat now. So you're gonna have to remind me your names. So I do apologize. But welcome into the chat for tonight. Thank you for being here. Shelby said, love seeing all these great finishes, right? I agree. Totally agree by that. All right. I mean, there's so much you can do with the quilting on this too. I'm loving this. And so the pattern link is in the description box for this one. All right, this one's another one submitted by Pam. I could not find the link for this one. She says that this one's another wall hanging. That it's a free pattern by Andover named Classic Foliage. I could not find it, but that's okay. She says that she modified the pattern a little to make it not so tall, of course. She used Elevate on her gammal to quilt it. The star landed near the top of the tree 100% by accident. Used a star button that she already had, and she's going to hang it at her office on Monday. I would love this in my office, if I had an office still. Oh, that's so sweet. Pam says that the lady already has it hanging in her cubicle. So that candy cane is already hanging up. Perfect timing. That was a good choice. That was a really good choice. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. But this tree looks so cute. It looks like packages all stacked wonky on it too. I could imagine this with quilts with hands at the bottom of the bottom package, and maybe, like a pair of jeans. So like, an H-shaped or like an N-shaped pair of jeans or something. And then, a Christmas hat hanging off to one side as somebody's trying to look around the stack of packages. I could totally see that with this too. Laura says, I always get a ton of inspiration from these, but does anyone know how to manufacture time to do them? No, I do not, Laura. I am in your boat with you. Judy says, I like this one. I want to do a Christmas wall hanging, right? I love it too. Laura says that she loves this tree, and the tree is wonderful too, says Chloe. Yes, absolutely. I honestly cannot help but see somebody in one of those Hallmark / Dr. Seuss cartoons carrying this stack of packages and looking around the corner, trying to see if if they've got clearance. That's where my mind goes, seeing this tree. I love it though. It's fantastic. All right. So now here is Susan's. So this is the first of the 3 that she put in, and she said that these hung at the county fair and won blue ribbons. You can see the blue ribbon over here hanging on it. We're going to zoom in. Because I can't. I love this. This is fantastic, Susan. She says that they also hung at the Regional State Fair in Yakima and also won blue ribbons there. The quilt with a black background is one that I made in a QuiltWorks class. So this was made in a QuiltWorks class. I love that. It's so striking, and QuiltWorks makes it so easy, amazingly enough. I so want to do it. I still want to do it. Pam says, congrats on Susan on the ribbon. And Shelby says, love the colors and precision. Yes. Careful what you wish for, Pam. I retired in 2017 due to medical reasons and I'm busier now than when I was working, right? All right. Let me not click extra times. There we go. Okay, so this is the next one. This one also won a blue ribbon, you guys. This one is got to be Winter Woods. This is from a free pattern, And it was the last from a free sew-along a year ago. And she finally finished it. She did hand quilt this one. Laura says that the Quiltworks one is super cool, but it intimidates her. Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't intimidate me, but it is really super cool. It really is. I'm loving these blues and whites. They're so gorgeous. So gorgeous. All right, and now here's the last one of Susan's that also hung in the fair and got a blue ribbon. This one is the Autumn Wonders Pat Sloan quilt. Laura says there's so much talent on here, right? Right? Oh, Chloe wants that blue and white one on her office wall too, Susan. Jennifer says love blue and white, right? I love it too. So there is a link for this one in the description box below the video. I was able to find the Autumn Wonders Pat Sloan quilt. I'm not sure if it was a free, if it is currently free, but that one is available. So if you guys wanted to do this one, you would be able to do that. And there is a link below the description of tonight's video. So that's part of what I took a lot of time doing tonight, guys, was going and pulling the links. Pulling links for you guys. Pam says, love samplers, right? I do too. I don't have a lot of them done, but I love them. All right, now here is from Terry. I think this is her first time submitting. If not, then I am missing one, so I do apologize. But she got 3 pictures of this that she sent in. This is for her daughter, and it was her first time working with panels. Chloe says the Pat Sloan one is free on the website. Awesome. Laura, she says, I'd gladly give any one of these gorgeous creations a happy home, right? Right, absolutely. I'm not usually a yellow fan, but I am loving this. This is, I'm not big on yellow, but it works so well. I love the sunflower look. And Judy says, oh, I like this one too, right? Right? The yellow is a perfect match on this quilt. It is just absolutely perfect. And I'm loving this panel. Terry said that this was their first time working with panels, but you guys, I love that she bordered this out with these half square triangles from the front of the quilt. It's just so fantastic and very cheerful. Oh, you're the Cookie Monster. Yes. Okay, yes, I do remember the Cookie Monster. You can't lose me on the Cookie Monster. I actually went looking for that pattern, and apparently it's the lady who made it is no longer around. Yeah, I want that pattern so bad. I was even close to pronouncing Yakima. Oh, yeah, you probably would do poorly with some places in Wyoming. It is 2 quilts in one, Judy. You're right. You're right. All right, so that's the last one. So I'm going to bring you guys back over so you guys can see my lovely mug again. Oh, Laura says that's so happy. The yellow is perfect for that quilt. It is, right? I love it. I love it. Susan says that Winter Woods is a free pattern at All People Quilts. So if you guys want to go check that out, I do not have the link already, but it is a free pattern at All People Quilts. Autumn Wonders is still a free pattern. Okay, yep. And I do have the link for that one in the description. She said that she hand quilted as well, and the judge commented on how small my stitches were. Made me so happy. Oh, you can hand quilt any of mine that you want. I will absolutely send you one to hand quilt. I do not mind. Oh, there's a couple of cities in Wyoming that if you are not from Wyoming, you are going to pronounce them wrong. Because everywhere else in the country they're pronounced differently than they are here. Andrea says, such a talented group we have. They are all so beautiful. Yes, they are. They are. Oh my gosh, they are. They so much are. I am so looking forward to Thursday night. We are going to be working with fabric again. I get to touch fabric. I get to touch a little bit of fabric tonight. And then I have to call it an early night because I've got to be up all day tomorrow. And I'm going to be cutting fabric tomorrow. I'm not going to be sewing anything tomorrow for most of the day. Ooh, how big of a quilt do you want? And how much are you going to charge me? Terry says, we'll send the pattern your way. Christmas gift from you. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to make room to make it because I love that Cookie Monster one. I am a Cookie Monster a snob. I love Cookie Monster. Oh, Laura says, congratulations, Susan. That's wonderful that the judge commented. I remember my grandma saying I needed 12 or more stitches per inch. Her quilting was perfect all the time. No, I am not that. I am not that good. I can assure you that. I am not that good. So, while I'm thinking about it, Thursday, if you guys did not hear me at the beginning of the live, oh, Kathy, she said that, sorry if I'm missing mine. I've been pressing pieces for Land That I Love, and my back has been to the screen. Glenda says, everyone did an awesome job. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I'm missing your name in there, Glenda. I'm not trying to pressure you, so don't feel pressured, okay? So, where am I at? Took about 3 weeks to quilt. Well, I don't have a timeline. It's already just sitting there waiting, so I don't have a timeline. Okay, what am I thinking? All right, if you are doing Land That I Love, this is now December. So all those blocks we've been working on all November, set those aside, come back to them. Oh, you're so welcome, Jess. That bag is so stinking gorgeous. I'm jealous. I would totally use it. And I will even get rid of a few bags so that I can make room. Thursday night, we are starting on the red version of the Dandy Store block that is also on page 27. If you have not cut your fabric yet, if you are doing the sew along with us and you are working on Land That I Love, I want to point out you are not doing any half square triangles in the December blocks. So the pattern on page 27 has the half square triangles that snowball the corners of the block. Do not cut those pieces. Those pieces can be cut at the same size as, I want to say, piece C that has the star points on it. Okay, so please pay attention to your cutting. Don't cut extra. Don't cut oversized. Save your fabric. Save your waste. So go back and forth between page 121 where the pattern is, or where the pattern starts, and then don't do the half square triangles as far as the pattern from page 27. Cut everything else out correctly, but don't cut those half square triangles out. And we'll go over that cutting. If you have any questions about the cutting, we'll go over that Thursday. We are also going to have where's my brain? We are also going to have giveaways. We are going to do giveaways for Kathy from My Hubby Home. So we're giving away stuff she has. We're still going to run it here on my channel, so you're still going to be entering on my channel. You're going to be entering here on my channel. You're going to be winning here on my channel. You'll enter your information for your giveaway items on my channel, and I will send the information to Kathy. So you guys don't have to jump back and forth or anything like that. Susan says that her price depends on both sides of the quilt and how complex the quilting design. Autumn Wonders was a straight line on diagonal, and lap size for that would charge $250. Okay, I'll have to save up. I'm honest. I'll have to save up. Oh gosh, I would love that thing to be hand quilted though. Darn it. Okay, yeah, I would have to save up for that. Laura says, well, Susan, I would guess more for that level of detail. Yes, absolutely. I mean, your price is fair. Don't say anything about it. Your price is absolutely fair. But my brain does not process how much something will cost until I get the sticker shock. So thank you for the sticker shock. Oh, yes. Absolutely, Kathy. She says, thank all of you for making my channel what it is. Yes, absolutely, Kathy. We love you too. You are fantastic. So Thursday, we are doing the Land That I Love. Sometime between now and Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and issue out that short with the link, and I will issue a link on the community channel, and I will issue the link in the Facebook group. I may actually put it as a file in the Facebook group, so you guys will have the link there as well, to the pattern to print out. My one thing is, I put a 1-inch square on the pattern. Okay, please do not panic if your 1-inch square is not 1 inch. Okay, that will not matter on this pattern as much as it will matter that all 8 copies of your pattern for your 1 block are the same size. Now you can, if you decide paper piecing is not for you, you will be able, I'm going to have to issue an alteration to my pattern. Bear with me. But if you decide that paper piecing is not for you, you will be able to print a smaller number of pages. Just print enough to get 2 done, and that's 1 block, and you can put that in anything else you want to put it into. It will make a smaller block than the full finished size. Yeah, I'll be able to do that. Having to think. My brain, guys, my brain today has not been braining. So I do apologize. I'm going to apologize all night. But yeah, my brain is not braining tonight. So I want to thank you all for being here. Thursday is important. By Saturday, I'm hoping by Thursday, but by Saturday for sure, that pattern will be issued out, since I now know I have to make an alteration to it. Brain. And then Sunday night, we will have our next Sunday night, or after Sunset Sunday. And then 1 week from today, we've got Jess from So Blessed by Jess over here with us. And I get to ask her all the intriguing questions you guys want to know. So please, come hang out, come join us for that. And then we will also have Alicia from Quilty Bird here on December 15th. That's the day after our paper piecing tutorial on December 14th. So I'm not going to keep you guys a whole lot more. Let's see what the comments were real quick. Terry says, Kathy, thank you. You keep me company while I sew. And now Tammy does as well. You girls are so kind. Awesome. Thank you. Melina, Thursday is her birthday. Oh my gosh. We might have to do something special. Like giveaways. Susan says, because simple straight lines cheapest, my pathways that I stipple quilted by hand would be way more money. My casting shadows small wall quilt that I freeform hand quilted sold for $800. Oh my gosh, yeah, well worth it. Golly, you guys, the chat's going. Oh my gosh, it's going. Oh no, Shelby says have fun Thursday and Sunday. I'll have to miss both days. Oh no, that's what replay is for. When you come back for replay, just comment that you came back for replay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, you guys, I'm normally not discombobulated and all over the place, you guys. This is not normal for me, so I do apologize for that. Ooh, Susan says Friday is her granddaughter's birthday. We got a lot of birthdays in December, you guys. I'm kind of jealous. I always kind of wanted a December birthday, but I had to come early. I had to come in October. Laura says replay is nice, but I do like the live chats. Me too. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for spending time with me, even with my discombobulated brain tonight. Thank you so very much. I appreciate every last one of you. Before Thursday, before you join back here, please go pet some fabric, go touch some thread, go touch the machine, pet it, go hang out with the good recharge your brain stuff. That's, I think, what my brain needs tonight is some recharge time. So yeah, we're gonna get some recharge time tonight. So get it before Thursday, and I will see you guys back here at Thursday night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, guys. Mark your calendar. The live is up. Go mark it. Go set the notifications. See you guys then.